Hey everyone, it's Sharon May here from the United Kingdom, and today I'm going to interview a friend of mine, Billy Inelus, and he's all the way from Toronto, Canada. So hey Billy, how are you? How's your day going so far?
I'm doing great. It's a sunny day outside and it's beautiful to be in. How are you?
I'm good. It's not so sunny here in the UK, unfortunately. I've glanced out the window and it is a bit rainy, but we do need it here in the forest, so it's all good.
All right,
So,
all right.
so today I'd like to share with the viewers, if you wouldn't mind, a little bit about your background and how you were introduced to the marketing group that we're both a part of.
Okay, so me just to give to paint the picture a little bit about my story and how I came across this is, you know, about 4.5 years ago, I decided to monetize my music business online. So as you can see, I'm in my studio slash office over here. You can see some equipment in the back there. So I wanted to bring my business from being offline to being online. So that's what introduced me to being in the online space. So I went on to learn about how to create websites, creating landing pages, doing email marketing, list building, copywriting, and paid advertising. So this is what the big issue that I had with, online marketing is that I was spending a lot of money on paid advertising and I wasn't getting any results. So I'm talking about, little to no results. I kept myself open to learning. And by doing that, I also wanted to generate some income alongside my music business. So I had something in me and I had a passion to find out how I could also generate income beside my music business so that I can have a full-time income online. So by doing so, I was, studying and practicing the paid advertising method, but it wasn't really working for me, right?
Mhm.
So just in terms of background of what I studied in school and everything, I have a college degree in computer science. That's why I'm a little more advanced when it comes to tech stuff. Uh, I'm not scared to say that I'm a little more advanced when it comes to that the technical stuff, technical aspects of those things. And I also did software engineering in university, but I dropped out because I did my first intern and I realized, okay, I don't think I'm going to want to do this for the next 20 to 30 years of my life. I realized that it wasn't really what I wanted. So with that said, when I came on the online space, I also wanted to find a full-time income alongside my music business. And the way that I come across our marketing group is because, I tried many programs and I didn't get the support that I wanted. And I kind of had something missing to where I didn't really have an actual method to implement to get results. And
Right.
with our marketing group, we were able to generate profits online with any business with a proven method without paying any money on paid advertising. And that's how I pretty much came across, our marketing group.
Fantastic. That's so cool, Billy. It's great to hear. So
Yeah.
I know you're doing fantastic. You don't need to tell me. I've seen your results. But would you please share with everyone what you were able to achieve by implementing the strategies that you learned in our group?
Okay, so by implementing what we have going on with the training that we have, and we have to give credit to our millionaire mentor for the proven method that he teaches inside of our group. Within 72 hours of me being in and implementing, the proven method to a T, not trying to reinvent the wheel, taking myself back to the basics because I learned a lot of things and I was like, you know what, let me just implement this. It was very simple, very basic. I had to follow, a couple of steps to make it happen. And within 72 hours, I had my first $1,000 commissions online ever. And it never happened before, So I was like, wow, this is amazing. And then I finished
Ah,
with $3,000 in sale for myself. And what was cool is that those sales came in. It was 100% profits, and they came the same day. So I didn't have to wait 2 weeks, a month for the sales that I generated today. They came in. They came in the same day that I generated in real time in the bank, and it was all profits. Now, my first $3,000 day online was last September 12, 2016, and I'll never forget that day. And it's been amazing since then. I've been, it's been history in the making, and it keeps growing and growing and growing.
Wow. Let me just repeat that. $3,000 in one day you generated.
One day.
That is so awesome. You must have
and
been jumping up and down.
Oh yeah, because here's the ticket. I'm over here in Canada, and those funds are in US dollars, right? So when I convert these funds in Canadian dollars, it was almost $4,000. So I give myself a 35% pay raise right there. So it was amazing. It was amazing, so almost $4,000 in my currency. So it was great.
Unbelievable. Well done, Billy. That's fantastic. So we're just going to finish up here if I could. So if we've got people listening who are thinking about trying online marketing, but they're maybe not so sure because they've had no experience, they haven't done it before, they don't really know where to start, they wouldn't know how to generate some leads or what to do. What's the best advice you would give them being in the position you are?
So with the proven method that we have here that allows us to not pay any money on paid advertising to generate 4-figure profits per day, first of all, you're going to have the right mindset. Believe in your mind that you can actually do it from the get-go, right off the bat. Because if you don't believe it for yourself, it's not going to happen. The second thing that I'm going to suggest for anybody that's going to, wants to achieve success when it comes to running an online business, is to have access to a mentor, somebody that can actually show you what they have done. And I always go by the 10X rule, because you have to have access to somebody that has at least 10 years of experience in what you want to achieve. And say, for example, you want to learn how to make $10,000 per month online, you're going to have to be learning from somebody that is doing that times 10. And this is where the 10X rule applies, because if you want to make $10,000 a month, learn from somebody that makes $10,000 a month times 10, which is $100,000 a month. And our millionaire mentor from the group that we're in right now, he's making $100,000 a month. First month that he launched this marketing group that we're in right now, he made $104,000 in a 30-day period without any money on paid advertising. So when you're able to learn from somebody like that, you're going to achieve success in a shorter amount of time, right? And then the last tip that I'm going to give to anybody is stay open to learning. Don't give up, because if it wasn't for me not giving up and staying open to learning, because I'm not saying that I know everything right now, but staying open to learning and not giving up is going to bring you closer to your successes. And don't take your failures for complete failures. Learn from your failures. Take it as a learning experience to get you closer to successes. And don't forget to celebrate all the little successes that brings you to the bigger successes. So that's what I would have to say when it comes to successfully running your business online. So having the right mindset, having access to a mentor, not somebody that you're watching on YouTube or anything like that, and being consistent and staying open to learning is where it's at, definitely.
That's great. Thank you so much for your advice, Billy. Great advice.
Oh, you're mostly welcome, Sharon.
Sail forward. Fantastic. Okay, so thank you once again for your time. I really appreciate it. I know you're a busy guy. And so anyone out there, anyone can do this, guys. It doesn't matter what industry you're in. You can apply these strategies and be successful. So if you do want to know more, feel free to reach out. Please just pop a comment underneath with 3K days, and I'll personally reach out to you and we can have a chat, and we'll get you popping some 1K commissions down below. Cheers, Billy. Thanks very much.